Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome to round 9 of the FSC Season 6 here at Las Vegas, ready up for qualifying. Today, your commentator for today is myself, Angelissimo, since Casper was not available for tonight and asked me to step in for him tonight. And Las Vegas, we've had just quite recently a race here in real life, obviously, last season, and it proved to be one of the most interesting races of last year. And I'm expecting quite a bit of good racing today. I just need to get to know the drivers in here, as I've not actually seen them properly drive before. This is my first time having a commentator spot for FSC, so I apologize if I get a few things wrong, get the names, pronunciation a little bit iffy. But so far we have a couple of people out on track in the lovely Las Vegas evening. Just checking that everything is going well on stream, and it seems to be good so far. Obviously nothing much happening at the moment. Okay, let me get these settings, as I think HBE is starting a lap. So far, I think he's, from what I've seen, dominated most of the season, and he's leading the championship with quite a big margin. So let's go on board with him. Quick. This is the F1 car, so I forgot to change the settings. I'll just set the camera up later. Apologies for that. Through to sector 2 now. A very difficult technical section, this one. See, riding the curbs, not just taps them gently. Now this short curve straight going towards sector 3. We've had quite a heavy accident in real life through this section. Lando Norris crashing here quite heavily on the opening laps of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Chicane nicely, raising the wall, leaving just enough of a gap. Ah, he's not on a lap though. Okay, he's not on a proper lap. Just seeing that his ERS deployment is on 100%. Well, Mute Mirror is on a lap time right behind him, so taking a nice amount of slipstream from HB ahead of him. Let's see what kind of lap time he is going to set. Now through the final corner, right about now, through the finish line. Oh, 34.8, 34.4, okay. No, 35.4, alright. He is Pure X Formula is on an outlap. Red Panda launching his car down the straight. Quite low on fuel already. Obviously, you want to go as light as possible. It sets a purple second sector. Just barely seen that. Ooh, and that goes nicely over the curbs. Still a valid lap time. Almost touches the wall on exit. Launches it through to the final corner over the line, and it's provisional pole position for 133.0. Do we have anyone else on a lap time? HBE should be, he's on mediums as well. I just noticed that. So maybe taking an extra warm-up lap, having a little bit more fuel, because this fuel is not flashing, so he's probably a bit heavier. Opens up the DRS down the main, down the second, the Las Vegas strip, sorry. 360 2 kilometers an hour. Apologies if you're used to seeing this in miles. I forgot to set the settings for miles an hour. Go through the final corner towards the straight. What lap time is he gonna set? A 33.2 on mediums. That is a very fast lap time. Blistering indeed. James comes through the final corner to start his lap. There's yellow flags somewhere. Just somebody going slow so far. Purex Formula. He is, I think, on a lap time. He is on a lap time indeed. Through the final corner. Moves up to P4 on mediums as well. 33.696. Going up for P4. There's quite a few yellow flags. People slowing down in the final sector. So everyone is in the as I think set a lap time except James. I think he is on one right now. I believe that is his teammate in front of him. Oh. He made a mistake. Probably made a mistake. Touched the wall or something. I think he's lost his end plate. Yeah, he's lost his end plate. Damage to the car. Gonna have to abort that lap. Gonna have to try and set another one. HB goes into the pits, and I'll use this chance to get the cameras. I actually can't. I can't change the cameras apparently. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we'll just have to stay with that camera. I apologize. I completely forgot that that camera was the way it was. So Curtis and Steel Demon on an out lap. Those two still half the field need to set a proper lap time. And going down the Las Vegas straight through to the final corner. Guys, Curtis brought to start his lap time. Closely followed by Steel Demon. There you go, Eurus deployment activate on hot lap mode. Starts his lap through to turn 1. Very tricky exit through this. Very tricky corner, this one as well. Let's see how close he gets to the wall on exit. Leaves quite a bit of space. Uses a DRS. 334 kilometers an hour, just 345 just about into sector 2. See how he takes the twisty section, rides the curb nicely, doesn't take too much of it. On exit, touches the wall. That may be a bit of damage. Look, front wing looks fine from the off-board camera view. Now through into starting the final sector now, jumps over the curb, barely avoids the wall. Opens up the DRS, 320, 330, 340, 350 kilometers an hour. See, we're running a bit more downforce than HB, for example. 359 kilometers an hour. through the final sets of corners on the start finish straight, in quotation marks. There's this corner right here, very fast left-hander, and he goes third, and Steel Demon moves up to fifth at the same time. 34.1 for Curtis and 34.3 for Steel Demon. Do you have anyone else on a lap? I think Mute Mirror may have started his one just now. Few yellow flags all over the place. Of course, people slowing down, letting all the drivers through. It's right on board. Again, once again, apologies for the cameras. I, for some reason, cannot change it. And I completely forgot that this was set this way. Oh, there's a snap of oversteer there. That's completely put him offline there. He's probably... is he on a hot lap? Yeah, he is on a hot lap. He is on a lap. He still is on a lap. But it's a scruffy exit through that corner. Now goes into tricky chicane, sort of. But has a clean enough exit. Grazes, barely misses the wall on exit. Opens up the DRS. Let's see what kind of straight line speed Mute Mirror can achieve in this car. 350, 51, 53, 356, 356, and there's two cars in the way. And ooh, two cars getting in the way there a little bit. Unfortunate. See if he still finishes his lap time, Mute Mirror. Yeah, he's still going to continue on and set a... Doesn't improve, obviously. Was held up quite a bit through the final corners. Unfortunate. Darren is on a lap time. I've just seen that he is 3/10 up on his lap time. Currently in 7th place. Down the long back straight to the final few corners. Very tricky these to take without sliding. He takes them quite nicely. Very close to the wall on exit. Now through the final corner he goes now over the line, and it's a 34.179. Puts him in 5th place. Quite close the grid from P3 all the way to P8 within just about 4/10 of a second. Quite close qualifying at the moment. Purex Formula, I think, is on a lap as well. He's improved by half a second. He's half a second up on his personal best at the moment. Of course, he is on softs now. Of course, the improvement is going to be big. HBE88 goes even faster on the softs. 133.260. Over a second ahead of second placed Milan. Oh, there's a little bit of a snap of oversteer there. There's wheel spin. Gets the power down though, still. Oh, is he aborting the lap time? Yeah, he is. Oh, we just caught. Oh, missing front wing. Something's happened there. Definitely missed something there. Car without the front wing. So far, we've had a pretty close qualifying session, with the exception of the first two, P1 and P2, quite far ahead of the field so far. And quickly, just to make sure, it's a little bit of right, and also feel free to chat a little bit in the stream chat. get to know the viewers a little bit, what their opinions are, what they think is going to happen in this race. So let me just do this real quick. There you go. So there you go. That's the proper link sent, and quite many people now. I unfortunately can't see how much time we have left for the qualifying session at ERC Formula 1. Hi, good evening, Casper. Good evening, Mike. Hope you two are having a good time tonight. And yeah, things have not started the best on my side. I do need to apologize for a couple of things not working out as I would have hoped. Like, for example, the onboard camera, and I'm unable to change it at this very moment. That's not as important as the qualifying session itself. Curtis is on a lap time right now. Oh, there you go. 1 minute and 10 seconds left till the end of the session here in Las Vegas. Go on board with Curtis and see how he takes the very difficult, very technical, lots of low grip section here this circuit. To the right and left, 310 just about kilometers an hour, very tricky braking zone. Rides the curb nicely, nice exit, clean, leaving enough space. Opens up the DRS. Let's have an off-board view. Let's see how quickly that car goes down the straight. He's going to reach 359 kilometers an hour through the final few corners. Left, right, left. Very important exit through here. Has a nice little amount of space against the wall as the qualifying session is officially time's up. And Curtis improves. Goes up one place, 133.820. Let's see who else can we get. Darren is on a lap time, sector 2. He's down on his personal best by 0.3 of a second. Purex Formula is down. He's up on his lap time, 0.3 of a second in sector 1. Nice to know. Thanks, guys. I could be sitting in a pub, but you're instead watching the stream. Love the fact that you are here watching along with me, keeping me company. So hopefully I can provide good commentary for tonight. As Purex Formula sends his car down the straight, 356. Are we going to get 360? Yes, we are. 360 kilometers an hour down to the braking zone. Has a nice curb riding there. Barely touching the wall on exit. Sends his car through the final corner just now. There you go, over the line. And it's... Oh, his car is spinning. His AI is spun. He puts it in 3rd place. Anyway. And yeah, it's quite an interesting session. There's a lot of competitiveness, but big gaps as well at the moment. HBE is in 1st place, qualifies on pole position, 32.2. In 2nd place, Jesus Milan. Or Jesus is Milan. I'm just going to call you Milan. I hope you don't take offense to that. Just to simplify a bit. Sorry if I pronounce any names wrong once again. He's in 2nd place. He's quite close. Oh, and been taken away. And Curtis is in the chat saying hello, good evening to you too. Curtis, I hope you'll have a fun race today, an enjoyable one, and I'm looking forward to commentate on this. So we'll have a little bit of time before the race actually starts. So in the meantime, I will take up the championship standings. Again, sorry if I mispronounce anything or if I do a couple of mistakes. It's relatively new to this. I'm very new to FSC, but I'll try my best regardless. Right, so championship standings so far is HBE on 200.5 points. He's leading the championship ahead of Luigi himself with 109 points. Third place is James with 105. Dave in fourth with 51.5 points. In fifth place, Mute Mirror with 45.5 points. Sixth and seventh, Darren and ST Plate 2 respectively, separated by 1 point in sixth and seventh. Red Panda, 8th place, 33 points. Fozy in 31 points in 9th place, 10th place for Formula. I take that is Formula 27 points. Harry Wilkie in 11th, 21 points to his name. 12th place, Korkumalakins. Again, sorry for pronunciation. 14 points. And then we have two equal on points, 13th and 14th place, Unfound and Matt. Gungadin with 4 points and 16, 17 in the championship. Alex Hamilton and Sharpena, 3 points for both. Squidge and Milan in 18th and 19th, 2 points and 1 point respectively. Super Liam with 1 point in 20th, and Hronsky and Stokeslot both 21st, 20 and 22nd with 1 point so far. And Constructors Championship, Apex Racing 200.5 points. Porsche in second with 150. Garuda in third. Lotus PS in P4. Pagani Zonda in fifth. Athletic in sixth. Chalupa PS in seventh. Red Bull Racing in eighth. And Nova in ninth. This is the standings after the previous round, round 8 in Coda, USA. So we'll still have a few minutes. Just about 1 minute to go. I'll just read on the Discord. Let me know what your predictions are in the chat. I'd love to get... Oh, and your C Formula 1. Yes, we actually had snow today. It started snowing yesterday night. Quite a bit of snow. I love the snow. It's always nice to wake up in the morning, look out the window and see the massive white landscape. It's always beautiful to see. So, Las Vegas, we've had 3 races in Las Vegas. 2 in the 1980s at Caesar's Palace. And one of which I think was won by Keke Rosberg. If I am not mistaken. 1981, I think 1980 and 1981 we've had races in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas at the parking lot of Caesar's Palace. And of course the third one was last year, where Max Verstappen won with Charles Leclerc in second place, and in third place Sergio Perez after a fantastic fight for the lead, actually, for the proper first time. Red Bull being challenged last season. And for today, I'm expecting some good exciting racing, because news for this race is that perhaps the advantage that HBS had may not be as big, from what I've heard in the news. Also, Garuda is using a special livery for Las Vegas, and I've got another announcement for after the race, as in Season 7 preparations will begin as soon as this race ends as well. So let's go and check out the strategy, what people have decided to go for. Broadcast leader, yes, well, Korkumelakis has left the session because he couldn't enter his car, I believe. Quite unfortunate. I hope he can still try and get in once again, hopefully. But so far, yeah, just to ask your CF1, Mike, have you had snow as well in your place? Oh, and Red Panda says good evening. Good evening to you too, Red Panda. Hope you'll have a great race today. Most importantly, have fun. And yeah, thanks for tuning in real quick. I know you have a race to attend, so I'll make it quick. Thanks for tuning in once again. Strategy-wise, the top three are starting on hards with Curtis, who was in the chat just before. He's starting on softs, going quite aggressively. Steel Demon and James Pet in 5th and 7th place at the moment, also on hards. The rest are on mediums. Red Panda starting in 6th place. He's definitely going to try and have a good start, as well as Curtis. The softer tire advantage definitely going to be helpful, as the gap between HB and 2nd place Milan is quite big so far. Red Panda saying that he'd be surprised if we don't see a safety car on lap 1. We will see about that. Hopefully we'll have clean racing today, no issues whatsoever, and hopefully nobody retires on lap 1. That would be a real shame. But of course, Formula 1, anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does, to quote the great Murray Walker. So, drivers are getting towards their grid slots, aggressively warming up the tires. They're getting quite close. Purex Formula was disqualified from the session. So let's actually try and get a proper camera, please. Game, I would appreciate it. No. Thanks, I guess. 5 red lights. And lights out for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Apologies for the poor view. Good start for Jesus Milani. Overtakes, goes through into 1st place. Oh, cars going side by side. Takes the lead, though officially he is ahead. Didn't indeed take the lead. At the back, we're having cars going too wide. Mute Mirror trying an overtake around the outside. Switches down the inside. Has to back out there. Let's get a bit too close for comfort. Between 3. Oh, they're going to make it 3 wide. No, can't see. Side by side. Go Mute Mirror and Luigi. Oh, something's happened at the front. And it's... Who's out? Oh, HPE is a spun from 2nd place. That is major. That is major news for this race. Now he has to... Hopefully doesn't get any damage, but he's quite surprising. I don't know what happened. Didn't catch that. I was watching 2 cars going side by side. Apologies if I can't catch everything. I am alone in the comms box, and there's a lot happening already. But yeah, HB after half a lap is down to last quite significantly. Might have to review that after race. Didn't see what happened. Apologies once again. Through... Well, already having cars going... Oh, there's been contact as Darren runs wide. I think that may have caused him some damage. Misjudged his braking zone. Looks fine as Milan takes completes the 1st lap and is in the lead followed by Purex Formula with Steel Demon in third place. The 3 hard runners at the front. Red Panda's had a fantastic start. He's moved from 6th to 4th. Obviously, using HBE spin to improve another place as Mute Mirror goes past James. But he's being attacked by Luigi around the outside. Oh, they slide, they make contact. Luigi runs a little bit wide, has to give the place. Let's see, keep it clean, boys. There you go, make the space work. There you go. And he's through. He's lost the place. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Weasley. Wait, I'm just gonna say Weasley. He runs wide just as I was on board with him. Goes into the escape road. Needs to spin around and get back on track. Didn't work out as he would have hoped. Just quickly reverses it and gets back on track. HBE now moves up another place. A little bit of a timing glitch there, saying 1 minute and 36 seconds behind. There's a lot's going on as James overtakes Darren. See, Darren tries outside, inside, through the final corner. Let's see how this works. Side by side. Oh, goes over the white line. They make contact, and he's almost spun. They make contact, but James stays ahead for now. But he's going down the inside. Ah, he's let him through. That's some very good sportsmanship. Oh, he's run wide, though. Maybe a little bit distracted there, but keeps it out of the wall barely. This puts him under pressure from Curtis. He goes down the inside, makes the move stick, and James is forced to cut the corner. Is that going to be an illegal overtake or not? I cannot see. Let's see how this goes in the next couple of corners. That seems to be good so far. Oh, and he's touched the wall. We just caught that. Curtis touching the wall there. Hopefully no damage done to him. His ERS deployment is quite low. He's been using it quite heftily. Activates the DRS. Do we have any moves going on? Darren is 8/10 behind Mute Mirror. That's the only other battle we have on track. Oh, switches around the outside. Yellow flags. What's happened there? Somebody run wide. Can't see what's happened. Nothing. Everything seems to be good so far. No damage done. Just yellow flags coming up randomly. Oh, somebody's in the pits. Milan is in the pits, so he may... Yeah, wing damage. There you go. You can see it. His wing is being changed, so maybe that was the cause of the yellow flag. Unfortunately, he was leading the race, but now he is in last. A small mistake. And that's how easily you can get wing damage on this game. So Purex inherits the lead, thanks to that little hiccup from Milan, which has cost him a lot of time. Steel Demon up to second place, both the 2 hard runners in front. Red Panda is promoted up to third, quite nicely indeed, from 6th to 3rd. Very good start, kept it clean and has made significant progress. And here, a little bit further back, we have Darren chasing Mute Mirror for 4th place. Mute Mirror without any ERS deployment. Look at how much time he's gaining. Just look at the amount of time. Both are very low in ERS deployment. There's overtakes happening. He gets through. Let's go at the back. Let's see HBE being tailed. Gated by Curtis being around the outside. HB makes the move stick. What a brilliant move around the outside. Right there. That is a difficult spot to make it work. And he said, no, I'm going to make it work. And he's gone through. What a overtake. Let's see if he can make another one. Has to lift. Around the outside. That's... Oh, it's so close to the wall there. has to wait just a little bit. Mute Mirror himself is close to Darren once again. Ooh, Curtis and Luigi going side by side. Oh, they almost touched. Ooh, switchback as... Ooh, a little bit of lag. Luigi has a switchback as... Oh no, I thought they were going side by side for a moment there. HB and Curtis. No, wait, HB and James, sorry. Quite a lot of action going on. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. I can barely keep up. Apologies once again. Let's have a onboard shot of Darren's. Oh, so close once again. Both of them so close to the wall. Not leaving an inch anywhere on track. Now DRS open for Mute Mirror, who gets past once again. Up into as... Wait, I know. Steel Demon is being attacked. Oh, okay, Steel Demon was being reeled in by Red Panda. Just barely missed it. So much going on. Here at... Further back, HB has made the move stick on James. He's through now. Next up is Darren. And so far, it's been pretty clean. Milan sets the fastest lap, fresh mediums, 135.124. And Curtis goes into the pits. Did we see wing damage? Race director. Incidents. Pit stops. No wing damage. That was a scheduled stop. Then Luigi having a look at James. Let's go a bit further up front because the gaps are pretty close now. Red Panda opens up the DRS. Has got quite a bit more ERS deployment available to him. Down the inside, make easy overtake. Removes the sticker of his rival's car. That's the sheer speed these cars can have down the straight, and that's how we have a lovely shot of the cars just behind. As Steel Demon tries to see if he can get past, Curtis passes Weasley for 10th place. As there's things going on. HB is trying to get through. Darren, they touch a little bit. That may be a bit of wing damage. I think a car in the background there. Oh, he's out of the session. HB is retired. He's out. I caught that. I didn't understand though what happened. Was there contact? Did he weave there and just clattered into the wall? I'm not sure, but that's a big news for for the other competitors because Luigi did say HBE's dominance could be put into dangerous territory today, could be beaten, and indeed that's happened. Something has happened to him. He's crashed into the wall, just barely caught that, trying to overtake another driver. But yeah, here you go. 7 laps in, we have a safety car, and that's going to bring Jesus is Milan back into this race, as well as Curtis and Weasley. Oof. Lots has been going on this race so far, and I've absolutely loved it. But HB being out, it's big news. Unfortunate for him. Just barely caught what happened. Barely. Just crashed into the wall. Maybe got hit. Maybe weaved a bit too much. Lost the rear end. Maybe we'll get an explanation from him soon. Don't know. I couldn't properly see it. But yeah, unfortunate. That's gone the way it has. he was cutting through the field quite nicely. Quite a lot of overtaking being done as everyone is going to go into Pix Purex formula onto fresh mediums as Mute Mirror stays out on 7-lap old mediums, takes the lead. James on hards stays out as well. So Purex formula has dropped down to thirds. Basically all of them have dropped these 2 positions. See Darren on hards, Luigi on hards. Ooh, barely is he gonna get through? No, he has to get back behind Curtis. 2-lap old mediums. Milan pits in for fresh mediums as well. And Weasley on softs. Oh, okay. Oh, something's gone on there. Okay, no, he's through. Okay, a little bit of lag. Just a little bit of lag. No worries there. So safety car nullifies any advantage anyone has had over their competitors. That means Milan is back into this. Curtis is back into it as well. From quite far back. Weasley is back in this as well. Now on fresh, spicy, soft tires to aid them make a couple of moves right after the safety car restart. And so far, we've had it was quite exciting. I say so myself. A lot going on. Could barely keep up with the on-track action. We're down to 10 drivers. If you're just tuning in right now, we have had HBE88 as oh no, Red Panda gets a penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Unfortunate. Went too fast on the safety car, and it's so easy to get done for it. Now his problem is he's gonna have to get that done and removed away in the pit stops. Quite unfortunate. Game is a bit iffy sometimes, but that was really unfortunate to get penalized like that. And oh yeah, there's an explanation for Red Panda explains to us this game is a joke. He's been overtaken on the safety car. Okay, that's interesting. Steel Demon overtook you on the safety car and you got penalized for it. Well, that does explain the penalty then. It didn't look like. That was a bit weird there. There was no delta, so that is the only explanation. And also, here's Formula 1 Mike has answered my question. Indeed, yes, they have had snow. Depends which part of the UK. Goose has had also a little bit of snow. Yeah, snow is nice. Do you guys like the snow? Other viewers, have you ever had snow so far this year or last year, December, January? Any snow for you so far? So we've just had snow coming in today, and I absolutely love it to bits. So. Safety car is in this lap, so we will be ready to go back at it once again for the racing action. Mute Mirror warming up his tires. Medium tires should be easier to fire up than the hards for James. Let's see when he goes to have a nice on-board shot from the back, weaving the tires. There he goes. ERS activate, launches it, catches James by surprise. Now the question is, was that overtake by Purex Formula legal? Because yellow flags are a thing, unfortunately, on this game. They like to glitch out as he goes through for second place. Oh, and that's Red Panda having a look around the outside. Now goes on the inside. Outside again, inside again, as Steel Demon tries to get past him on the inside. Maybe contact against the wall. They're going 3 wide, side by side. Oh, there's contact, obviously, a little bit. As Steel Demon gets a bit loose on exit, loses a couple of position. There's a couple of Milan is past, and he's trying to pass Darren. He's get past Darren as he hits the wall. Darren's hit the wall. Don't know if that's damage. Doesn't look like it from the offboard. And once again, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of action. So far as Milan is side by side with Curtis down the straight, taking in some of the slipstream. They go 3 wide. They're gonna make it 3 wide. Yes, they are. They are indeed. Almost. Down the inside. Oh, there's 4 cars and he spun. Milano spins around, but he gets it back on track immediately. Nice piece of driving, nice piece of car control. Gets it back on track immediately, but 4 cars into 1 corner doesn't really fit. Now does it as through the final corner, side by side, Luigi and Steel Demon go. Around the outside, Steel Demon makes the move work. Around the outside, yes. Overtake. It's made the overtake work. Oh, that's a nice Formula 1 logo on the front wing end plate. Didn't know that was a thing in this game. As he tries to have a look. Yeah, that is the F1 logo. I don't know how he's done that. I might need to check into that as well. That's a nice little addition. See a bit further up ahead, there's been a lot of action. James has had to pit, so that was indeed damage from hitting the wall. So a bit unfortunate there with the contact so far as Curtis and Mira go side by side. Where's he gone? He's gone into the escape road. I can't see him. Yes, he has. Now there he goes. He appears. And both teammates are at the back. I think Mira and James as Weasley gets overtaken. Milan goes past once again. Oh, side by side. Yeah, they go. Darren around the outside. Space is there to make the move. Touching the wall there. Doesn't seem to be any damage, or DRS is enabled. So around the outside, there's definitely contact there. As Steel Demon has a look down the inside, sticks his nose in there around the outside now. Gives up the place. But he does have a better run, I think. The DRS helps Darren out. Didn't seem to have poor onboard cameras there. There you go down the inside. Curtis still ahead as let's get a nice onboard shot from Milan. Oh no, that's damage for. Oh no, and he spun him out. Also reset the track again. Milan being involved in another accident there. A little bit of a brake check there. That's not what you want to see, and then just getting spun around right immediately afterwards as well. Yeah, we don't like to see that kind of stuff, but it is Las Vegas. It's quite a tight circuit, but things will be said after the race, and I'll leave it for the stewards after the race if anything is done about that. We have a yellow flag as Miro goes wide once again. Just can't seem to get the braking zone correctly this time around. Curtis had a look at Steel Demon. Let's see, do we have any other? There's plenty of action there, side by side. Goes past Luigi, goes past him. Nicely indeed, as right ahead we have Darren getting passed by Milan. With the amount of times Milan has been spun, he's still up there in P5. Quite impressive car control to keep it, to spin right around, do a 360 and get going right away. As Curtis has a look, gets past, So Purex Formula at the moment is getting away quite nicely. Has a gap of 7 seconds. Red Panda has moved up into second place. Still needs to serve that 5-second time penalty though, unfortunately. And yeah, Curtis has hit the wall there. I've caught that just barely. There may be another little bit of damage. He runs wide. Oh, Milan comes through the corner there, almost hits him in the back, but manages to avoid him and get through up to P4, and P3 is on the horizon. No DRS for Steel Demon, and look at Milan coming in like a demon, passing him with 8 of DRS, as well as Curtis getting past Steel Demon as well. Steel Demon dropping 2 places. The DRS really, really powerful on this circuit. So at the moment, what else do we have going on? We have Steel Demon trying to give the overtake back to Curtis, but can't do anything. Curtis is ahead. He does run wide, and that's going to open up the door quite nicely for Steel Demon. Around the outside, switches to the inside. Has a good run. DRS for both, I think. Yes, indeed, DRS. No deployment available, however. And yeah, Curtis stays ahead so far. Milan is up to third. He's already 1 second, just 1 second behind Red Panda. So he's made up quite the amount of position in a very short amount of time. And let's see how quickly he can get past Red Panda. Indeed, should be able to do so, as side by side. Are they slowing? What the? Oh no! What is this? What is this? What have I just seen? What have I just witnessed? I don't know what I've just witnessed there. Luigi's out. He's out because of that. I've no idea why that. No idea why they did that. Why did they slow down on the racing line side by side? I don't know. I'm speechless. I am speechless after that. I do not know what the thought process behind that was, but I don't. That's something we don't like to see. But that does call out the safety car. Luigi absolutely faultless there, couldn't do anything and just smashed into the back of one of the 2 drivers there, slowing down quite drastically. Panda on softs. Fresh softs. On mediums. 7 laps old mediums for Steel Demon. Jesus is Milan in third with 4-lap old tyres. So fresh softs for Panda. Curtis on fresh mediums. Darren on fresh softs as well. James and Weasley on mediums, and Mute Mirror on hards. Now I don't recall who was hit in the back, but I'm pretty sure that may have caused. Oh, that's what happened. So Curtis just explained he had wing damage and he was trying to let Demon pass, and some sort of misunderstanding that and Luigi was caught out by that. So that explains it. That explains it. Yeah, that's not ideal, not ideal. Not an ideal spot to do that. May have been better to run wide into a escape road there, not stop in the middle of the circuit, but I am nobody to judge. Ah, so Demon got hit in one of DRS. Yeah, there's... Yeah, understandable as well, wanting DRS from one of each other. Oh yeah. It's a bit, yeah, it's an unfortunate accident then in that case, just unfortunate. Poor Luigi is being caught out by it. I'm sure things will be explained after the race, so just hopefully hopefully everyone keeps it civil. That's the most important thing. Hopefully nothing too bad is going to happen, because that seemed like a genuine misunderstanding from the context that I have got in the stream chat. But yeah, lap 16 out of 25. This race has flown by, even though this is the second safety car. 9 drivers are still in the race. If I am not mistaken, from I understand the rules, the bottom 2 drivers of the bottom 2 drivers do not score any points regardless which position that is. So if we have 10 drivers, 10th and 9th place don't score points. If that is correct, it's what I've read in the points system. Yeah, but so far it's been quite an interesting race. I don't know who could win. Like Purex Formula could win it, and Milan could win it still. Anyone can win it at the moment. It's been pretty exciting so far. To all the dear viewers in the chat, please let me know what your predictions are, and I'll read them off to you in a minute as the safety car comes in this lap. Quite a late announcement, actually. But let's see it go on board with Purex Formula. See when he goes warming up the tires. There he goes. Catches Steel Demon off guard. Already people trying to make moves for into one. Turn one. What a dive bomb and a half there from Curtis. Has made them move stick 2 places in one go. Quite nice. Just barely managed to get the car stopped, but still, fair play to all parties involved in that overtake, leaving each other space. As Steel Demon has just dropped all the way towards the back. He is by far on the oldest tires. I think maybe letting people through. Just struggling a little bit on grip perhaps as well. So far, Purex Formula retains the lead. Jesus is Milan is back into second place, but 1.1 seconds off the lead. Curtis in third place. And oh yes, Steel Demon, since he was the one hit by Luigi, I think he may have definitely has rear wing damage. It was quite a hefty impact there. Might explain why he's dropped down and let everyone through. James overtaking Darren on the main straight. Simple overtake. Pure straight line speed and ERS deployment used well makes him get past Darren into 5th place. Ooh, quite. I think that may have been a touch off the wall for Wisley. There may have been a bit of damage there. As James into the pits. Caution, sector 1. Something's happened as Milan has spun again. Didn't catch what happened, but he is around for the 4th time this race. Just cannot catch a break. Something always happens to him. Apparently, this is his 4th spin. 4th time he's been facing the wall. Hopefully no damage done to him. Oh, Purex Formula's made a mistake. They may have made contact then. Sorry if I missed that. I was trying to see if anyone else if one of the guys at the back had damage. So if I reckon these two have collided. That may explain why Curtis is in the lead all of a sudden. Our predictions: Casper P1, Papa P2, and a DNF for Goose. Poor Goose. Why are you bullying him, guys? What has he done to you? Yeah. So we've seen Purex get past Red Panda there. As DRS gets enabled now, so Purex is now going to chase down and try and catch Curtis for P1. Yeah, Milan has lost quite a bit of time in that squabble. Red Panda's still pretty close to Purex. Lap 19 out of 25. Let's go on board with him, shall we, actually? Let's see. Car sliding a little bit on entry. Bit of understeer, looks like. Let's go on board. On the rear wing. Gets quite close there. It gains quite a bit of time, Red Panda does on Purex. Let's see what the DRS, how massive DRS effect is for Panda. Doesn't seem to be closing that much though. 9.1, 0.8. I did catch a little bit, but not as much as you'd think. Right, so far things have calmed down a little bit. The only proper battle at the moment we are having is for 2nd place, which might turn into battle for 1st place as well. As Red Panda is not letting go of Purex. Those softs are definitely working well for him. But those two need to watch out for Curtis at the front, 2.4 seconds. Any of these three can actually win. Even like Darren can also win if something happens. So far, anyone can actually win over the top 6. If anything happens. And Steel Demon has, I think, disconnected from the session, so his AI car is going to be driving for him at the moment. Gap goes up to 3.2 seconds. Panda opens up the DRS around the outside. He goes past of Purex. Milan absolutely flies past, blasts past Weasley. Which means, oh, look at this. Panda and Purex going side by side around the outside. He makes the move stick. What an overtake around the outside. Quite brave, but he does run a little bit wide. Opens up the door for Panda right again, and he gives the place up. Gets behind him. And Panda is through once again. Was a nice little squabble for 2nd place. But again, this is allowing Curtis to get away quite quickly. He's checking out of this battle, saying goodbye, I'll see you at the finish line. Lap 21 out of 25, only 4 laps to go. Just about. Milan is taking aim on Mute Mirror for 5th place. The man starting in 2nd place at the beginning of the race, now in 6th, trying to get up to 5th. He's had quite an unfortunate race. He's found himself spinning quite a few times in this Las Vegas Grand Prix. Not very ideal, as Pure goes past Red Panda and builds up quite a gap in the process as well. But Panda does seem to have a little bit more ERS deployment in at his disposal. He's trying to save up, quite possibly for the final lap, as Milan gets past Mute Mirror. Now he's trying to get past Darren. Let's see if he can make it stick around down the inside. That was really close for comfort there. That was really close. Down the inside of turn 1, makes the move stick. Quite a nice overtake there by Milan. Quite risky as well. Promotes him up to 4th place. Let's see if he can get the podium. Let's see if that is the case. And yeah, Curtis seems to have quite a bit of pace in that car and those tires. He's really flying away right now. 4.3 seconds is the gap. Purex doesn't seem to have the pace he used to have. Maybe he has damage, perhaps. Not too sure, but we'll see. What this is allowing is, it is allowing Panda to have a go at Purex, and it's allowing Curtis to get away quite easily at the moment, as Mute Mirror gets past. Yeah, he gets past Darren. Then around very difficult section to make an overtake, and he's made an overtake there. I wonder if that was... Oh, and he goes right past again to get DRS. Probably that's why he probably let him by to get DRS. Now he's passed again ahead of Mute Mirror. Red Panda aiming for 2nd place. Now starting lap 23 right now. Around the outside, down the inside. It's going to be a down the inside attempt at an overtake. Leave each other enough space. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. Around the outside, Panda, can he make it stick without touching the wall? He does. And now he is ahead of Purex Formula. And that is a stunning little overtake there. Very difficult spot. Quite nice around the outside. Nicely executed. Runs it a bit wide though. Doesn't get away as quickly as he'd like. Obviously, soft tires are starting to struggle a little bit with tire temperatures and a little bit of wear. Slipping and sliding around. Curtis really flying away right now. He's really in the element. 5.8 is the gap on lap 23 out of 25. Here in Las Vegas, Purex Formula having a go once again at Red Panda. Now just flies past him and is back up in 2nd place. Just catching Curtis in the shot as Darren gets past Mute Mirror once again. Curtis goes through. Final corner. Starts the penultimate lap, lap 24 out of 25. All he needs to do is keep it clean, as Purex gets a penalty, probably for crossing the white line on the finish line there. So that's put him in a very precarious situation, because he could get dropped down to P4 if Jesus is Milan manages to get close enough, which he is, I think. He's 2.5 seconds behind. James also gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Not ideal indeed. Hopefully he will finish the race though. Just one lap remaining. 2 laps remaining, sorry. All Panda needs to do now is stay as close as physically possible to Purex, but look at how he's getting away now. He's getting away quite nicely. 1.4, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Extending that gap very rapidly is Red Panda Purex trying to get away from Panda's DRS. Something's happened with Panda. He's lost a lot of time. Panda's 2.5 seconds now. He could lose second place like this. Darren having a look around the outside of Mute Mirror, goes through, takes P5. These two have been switching left, right and center. Red Panda is having some sort of issue. Don't know what's going on. He's going really slowly. Wait, Curtis has lost first place to Purex. What's going on there? Was there a mistake? I didn't see anything. So that's interesting. So Purex is ahead now. I don't know what's happened to Curtis. He's lost more. He's lost like 5 seconds. I didn't catch it. Don't know what happened. Just the gap suddenly dropped, and now he's behind Purex. Three-second time penalty for Mute Mirror, so that Darren is basically through now. Now into the final sector we go. The final time down the Las Vegas strip. No deployment left for... Oh, another time penalty. What's going on there? Corner cutting? Yeah, it's a little bit of corner cutting. Purex gets passed by Curtis thanks to DRS. Nothing much he can do there as Darren gets past Mute Mirror once again. Through goes... Oh, he's hit the wall a little bit. Curtis. What? He's let him through. Purex has been let through to win the race. Okay. Curtis, that was a bit confusing. So Curtis wins the race officially. At the moment, Milan is he finishes second after a great recovery. Purex drops down to third after crossing the line in first place thanks to penalties. Red Panda is down to fourth. Darren finishes in fifth, sixth for Weasley, seventh for Mute Mirror. James finishes in eighth, and Steel Demon, after having disconnected, is in ninth place. I think the last two don't score points. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I'm missing a bit of context. I'm not too sure why people were slowing down that suddenly on the final lap. Yeah, there you go. That's your podium for tonight. Curtis in P1, Milan in P2, and Purex in P3, rounding off the top 3 steps of the podium. And it's time for the champagne here at Sin City in Las Vegas. And there you have the final results of the race. Curtis, after starting in 4th place, wins the race. Thanks also to penalties as well. And again, not sure what happened, why he slowed down so much at the end. But he does win the race. Jesus is Milan, finishes second where he started. Purex Formula also finishes from where he started, P3. Red Panda, good race from him. Had very decent pace. Could have finished second. Quite good performance. Darren in 5th place, 6th place for Weasley. Many good performances tonight. Indeed, Mute Mirror in 7th, 8th place for James, 9th, Steel Demon, Luigi and HBE 88 round off the final 2 positions. And there you go. Provisional standings so far. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this race as much as I did. It was quite exciting. Loved the action on track. Very well done. There were a few bits and pieces here and there, few iffy things, but I've absolutely enjoyed tonight's race. I hope you've done too. And yeah, I think with that, I think we'll be rounding off the stream for FSC in Las Vegas. Time to party as well here in Sin City. And I've been Angelo. I hope you'll have a fantastic evening and a nice weekend. And that is all from my side. And have a good one. Goodbye, everyone.